Well, I could not be better. The sweep is complete, and the Boston Celtics have advanced to the NBA Finals. Bring on Kyrie Irving and the Mavericks.
Shine right again.
I cannot wait to boo Kyrie Irving as loud as possible every time he gets anywhere near the basketball.
It's going to be a hell of a series. I can't wait.
I can't say, you know me. I'm always positive and optimistic. I can't say a single thing negative about that Boston Celtics team last night. Can anybody else?
Nope.
No. Curtis,
nothing. I would say, but I would just also say we don't know anything yet. Like I saw, and I love Terp. We love Justin Terp, and he writes. He comes to Celtics. I think he's writing solely to make me lose my mind. But he wrote over the weekend about how we've learned so much about this team facing adversity. You played against consecutive opponents without their best player. So you did exactly what you should have done.
Yeah.
I said that they shouldn't go past 5 games in the Eastern Conference. They successfully did that. They've done everything they were supposed to do, but the test is still yet to be taken.
I learned a lot about this team throughout the last 2. I don't care if it's not without their best player, but you look at these guys and the big flex against them was that they couldn't close out close games. That's the difference between this team this season and what we've seen in the past. The difference between Marcus Smart and having a guy like Drew Holiday and Derek White step up. So for me, I think, it's a sweep, but it wasn't a sweep that felt like we, rolled completely. It was a really, really tight sweep, games that they really had to fight to get wins.
Yeah, I mean, you got to give it to the Pacers a little bit.
They played hard.
Some of those guys stepped up without Halliburton, but
I don't really like my lead is about, I guess, the whole injury thing. I don't really buy into it because there's something that these people never talk about when it comes to injuries.
Who are these people?
Pick one. Yes, there are many out there. So
have you come up with some sort of an injury excuse for
No.
Okay.
No.
But, so it's
my lead. If you want it now, I'll be
I
more than
don't
happy.
want it now.
I'll be more than happy to
I was
give it.
hoping that your lead was going to be an update on the condition of Lenny the Lobster or whatever his name is.
Oh no, those lobsters long gone.
I was wondering if those lobsters survived Memorial Day weekend.
No,
at the
they
Wiggins
long
house.
gone.
No, they're all gone.
They're long gone.
How were they served? In a salad or
No, I don't need
in a
them.
roll. Were they in a roll?
No, they were dropped in a boiling hot water, consumed with warm butter.
Okay, all right, good.
I don't eat it, but my wife does. So. They didn't make it. But so I think that when I'm with you, Courtney, when I take away from what this team was able to do, granted they were without Halliburton, but everybody talked about closing out. People were mad because you were winning by 25. Right, and so now you show that you can win at the end of games. And
I don't think anybody's mad at the Celtics. They did everything they're supposed to.
No. I think people are like, oh, my God, they didn't blow out every team. Why are they not? When the games were close, they were like, why are they not blowing these teams out? And I think it's a good way for them to be able to win those close games at the end of games.
Yep.
Playing defense.
We don't have Kristaps Porzingis either.
Bingo.
Yeah. Oh, and I think it was, I like the decision to, whether he could have gone or could not have gone. I like the decision to be cautious with him and hold him out and see whether or not he can go in game 1 of the. Yes, Curtis?
I would hate to say it, but everybody else on the show said he was coming back.
Correct.
And I said there's no chance in hell you're going to see him until the finals.
You were always spot on, Curtis.
I speak Porzingis.
Can I also say something? I know it's not for everybody, but watching a game like that on an airplane, a great experience.
Oh,
really?
What?
The sense of community.
First of all, you have a smaller screen than I do in my condo.
I know, but it was more so you're all cheering together. You're with a bunch. It's like a bar experience, except not as much booze. And everybody, when they won that game, I was still on the plane. Everyone's cheering. It felt cool.
All right.
Felt cool. I like community.
The TV's too small.
Yeah, well, you're an empath. You love people.
I do.
You do. I feel like the obligation of this show ought to be, Curtis, if we can, to set up some kind of a watch party for game. I'm assuming that Celtics will they have home court?
Yes.
Yeah, so for game 3 on the road, we should try to set up some kind of an extraordinary watch party so we can all get together.
Isn't game 3 the Tom Brady night?
Is that the way? So let me just ask you this: can they alter the schedule if the Mavs sweep, they win that game tomorrow night? Mm-hmm. Can they then move the schedule up a little bit?
No, they book all the hotels and stuff like.
So everything's booked, and you can't move mountains and change that.
Starts on next Thursday night, I believe it's the 6th.
Game 3 is in fact Tom Brady night.
Yeah, the 12th.
All right.